At heto na ang inspiring road to success stories ng mga bossing. Nagsimula lang po siya sa single motorcycle and bike retail store sa Quezon City noong 2010, ang Cyclus Concept Incorporated.
At dahil sa tagumpay ng Cyclus Concept, ginawaran sila bilang most promising member ng Association of Filipino Franchisers noong 2017. Nitong 2020, rank number 11 na po ang kumpanya bilang most sought-after franchise mula naman sa Franchise PH. Kasama ho natin si Mr. Jeff Chua. Siya po ang founder at president and CEO ng Cyclus Concept Incorporated. Welcome.
Jeff.
Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat and thank you for having me.
Of course, thank you also for guesting in our show. Welcome to our show, Julius and Tintin. Napaka-inspiring naman, no? Nagsimula sa isang bike, single bike. What tell us about it?
You know what? Tayo naman mga Filipino, ang inspiration natin yung family, di ba?
Yeah.
So when I had my first child, I was working in corporate. Sabi ko, what if makaaway ko yung boss ko? What if i-assign ako sa area na hindi ko gusto yung trabaho? Kaya sabi ko, kailangan kong magsimula ng backup plan. So that's when it started. It motivated me to have a backup plan. And during that time, motorcycle and bike, walang professional repair shop.
Mga anong year yan?
2010.
2010.
And that's the reason why, after working for 10 years, I think I have the skill set na, the right mental attitude, you want some growth, then tinry ko na i-open yung tindahan na yun.
Ilang bikes yung initial na stock mo sa store mo?
Sir, nag-start lang ako sa 150,000 na puhunan. And through the grace of God, we still now have the highest number of bike stores in the country. And we were blessed for the last how many years, di ba? Pero it's just really having faith talaga, susubok
And
talaga.
this was before the pandemic.
Yeah,
way
before
So, I'm sure nag-peak kayo ng pandemic, no?
Yes.
Ano nangyari nun?
Siyempre, Sir Julius, lahat kami mga businessman, kinakabahan kung what is about to happen. Biglang nagulat ako dun sa isang ninang ko na may-ari ng hospital, tumawag. Kailangan daw nila ng bike. Dahil wala raw pang commute yung mga nurse. So, sabi ko, my gosh, may opportunity. Di ba? So, parang answered prayer yon. So, we keep on selling the bike. Siyempre, nagpaalam din tayo sa DTI. We have partners there. So, siyempre, marami tayo natulungan. I think yun ang pinaka-importante sa pagnenegosyo. Yung income, yung profit, it's just a byproduct lang eh. Ang focus talaga dapat yung genuine help dun sa customer. Yun yung pinaka-importante. And we never took advantage. I wanna be honest, straightforward, and we never took advantage. Kung ano yung price namin, yung pa rin.
Hindi ba kinahirapan sa pagkuha ng supply ng mga panahon na yon?
Yung time na nun, buti ka mo, actually namumblema po ako nun, the night before the pandemic, kasi we just ordered more than 1 million bike. Sabi ko, paano ito ibebenta? Tapos mag-due ito. So mag-due ito. So, you know what? I just prayed. I go, Lord, ikaw na bahala na nga. Dahil hindi ko na alam kung paano gagawin dahil sarado nga lahat. So, meron pa kami nakastock. So, lahat yon didistribute namin and eventually naman, nag-normalize na rin yung mga stock.
Mga ilang percent ng ng stock mo yung nabenta mo during the pandemic?
Sir, maski may gas-gas na bike, may konting sira talagang binenta. As in, doon ko nakita kumakatok sa gate para lang pagbenta. So,
you sold 1 million bikes?
Talagang,
kasi may demand eh.
Medyo
may
golden years talaga
golden
yun.
Years, golden era ng
you were saying nga na kahit may gas-gas binibili.
Ay,
basta
medyo
makabili
may
lang ng bike.
Dahil kailangan po nila.
Diba? See, ang misfortune minsan disguised then as a blessing.
Correct.
Yun yung nangyari, diba?
Ang daming nawalan din ng trabaho, negosyo ng pandemic.
Yeah.
Ilan lang sila sa mga sinwerte.
Yun nga.